to get the answer to the perimeter of this composite figure, we simply add up all the sides of this L-shaped figure, and we take 5 plus 19 plus 13 plus 6 plus 18 and plus 25, giving us 86. And therefore, the answer to this question is 86 centimeter. Now you're going to ask me this question. This is easy. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me once again. Today, I'm going to teach you how to find the perimeter of a composite figure in a smarter, faster way. Now, what is a composite figure? A composite figure is a shape that is actually made up of two or more shapes joined together. In lower primary, that could be a combination of squares and rectangles. And as you progress to upper primary, in primary 5 and 6, your composite figure could actually be a combination of squares, rectangles, triangles, as well as circles or semicircles. In today's episode, I am going to share with you how to calculate the perimeter of two rectangles that are joined together to form an L shape. Let's take a look at the question. In this diagram, all right, below, it shows a composite figure that is made up of two rectangles. What is the perimeter of this figure in centimeter? Put on your thinking cap and let's take a look at how we can solve this question. We need to visualize. Now, in this particular question, what is the most traditional and the conventional way that we can use to solve or to get the perimeter of this figure? I'm sure all of you will tell me, that's simple. All we need to do is find all the unknown sides. And then after that, we just add them up and we will be able to get the perimeter of this L-shaped figure. Am I right? Certainly. Let's take a look at this conventional way and see how we can solve this the usual way. So first, we're going to find the first unknown side, which is x. In order to find x, we got to take 18 to minus 5, and that will give us 13. Next, right at the top there, I'm going to label it y. That is the last unknown side in this figure. And to calculate y, we simply take 25 to minus 19, and we get a number 6. Then, to get the answer to the perimeter of this composite figure, we simply add up all the sides of this L-shaped figure, and we take 5 plus 19 plus 13 plus 6 plus 18 and plus 25, giving us 86. And therefore, the answer to this question is 86 centimeter. Now, you're going to ask me this question. This is easy. Why are you teaching us this? Well, the answer is very simple. It's because the question is relatively simple, and this figure only has 6 sides, right? You will think that this way of doing the question is actually the best way. But to me, this is not the most efficient way. Why? Because number one, in the final step, you need to add up 6 different sides. And some of the time, many of us are actually very careless. We may miss out one of the dimension, and that will lead us to get an incorrect answer. At other times, we may transfer the wrong number, resulting in us getting a wrong answer. So, if we want to reduce all this careless mistake, is there a better way of solving this question? Well, let's take a look. Now, using the same figure, all right, we now want to find the perimeter, but I want you to put on your thinking cap. Do you think there is a better and a faster way to solve it? Let's take a look. Now, this faster way and smarter way to solve it, I call this method the _2 method. And this is the trick I always tell students. All right, whenever you are given rectangles, squares, a combination or combinations of rectangles and squares, always use the ×2 method. Now, what does that mean? Let's take a look. Now, you can see at the bottom, there is a 25 centimeter. And definitely on the opposite side, when you take 19 plus the unknown side, which is not necessary for us to actually calculate, we know that these 2 red lines at the top will collapse to form another 25 centimeter. So therefore, in this figure, there will be one pair of 25. So we take 25 to multiply by 2 to get 50. And then we look at the other side. We have an 18 cm on the right hand side. And if you look at the left hand side, you will see that there is another two blue lines, two blue arrows, a 5 centimeter and an unknown. Is it necessary to find the unknown? No, because we know that we can take the 5 and the other blue line and collapse it together to form another 18 cm. And that gives us 18 times 2. So with that, we have already calculated all the sides of this L-shaped figure. So to find the perimeter of this L-shaped figure, all we need to do is just to take these two numbers and add together 50 plus 36 to give us 86. Answer 86 centimeter. Now, don't you agree with me that this way of calculating the perimeter actually reduces the number of numbers that you see on your paper? And not only that, it actually reduces your chance of getting careless mistake because you only have 2 numbers to add. I hope you have understood how to use this method. So now let's hop on and take a look at another question. All right. Now, what is the perimeter of this figure below? Leave your answer in centimeter. Now, boys and girls, can you apply what you have just learned to solve this question? Think about it. I want you to pause the video and then take out your paper and pen and try to solve this question. All right, how do we go about solving this question? Let's take a look. In this question, we're going to use the shortcut, the math trick, the ×2 method. So in this question, we first will find that there is actually 2 sets of 7. The one on the left-hand side, the 3 brown lines here, and the one on the right-hand side, the 2 brown lines. All these will add up to 2 sets of 7. So 7 times 2, 14. And the next pair of numbers that we can look at is the one at the bottom. There is a 10 centimeter at the bottom. And right at the top, the 2 orange lines are going to collapse to get another 10. So we have a 10 times 2. And finally, all right, we have a 5 in the middle. And these 2 added together will give you 10 centimeter. Therefore, to calculate the perimeter of this composite figure, we simply take 14 to add 20 to add to 10, resulting in 44. So the perimeter of this particular composite figure is 44 centimeter. I hope you have understood what I've shared with you today. All right. And remember, math is like going to the gym for your brain. It sharpens your mind. The more you practice, the better you're going to exercise the muscle in your brain. So till the next episode, goodbye, boys and girls.